Water damage has to be one of every homeowner's biggest nightmares. But let's talk about something that often gets overlooked. What happens after you've managed to stop the leak? That's what we're going to get into today, the crucial steps to getting your home and really your life back to normal. Okay, so picture this, a pipe bursts. The sound of rushing water finally stops because you've scrambled and found the main valve. Whew, that initial wave of panic is over. But now you're just standing there in a completely soaked room looking at the mess. So what do? What's the very next thing you should be thinking about? Let's walk through it. So to really tackle water damage the right way, you first have to understand what you're truly up against. Because a burst pipe isn't just a leak, right? It's really the first domino to fall. And without a clear plan, it can spiral into much, much bigger problems down the line.
And this is so important to get. The water you can see, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's not just sitting there on your floor. No, it's seeping deep into your walls, it's soaking into the drywall, it's warping your floorboards, and it's creating this perfect, hidden, damp environment for mold to just take over. And that can really mess with your home's structure and even your family's health.
All right, so you've got this mess. Who are you going to call? This is such a critical question because not all plumbing services are the same. You've got to know the difference between an emergency response and routine maintenance. It's key to protecting your home, both right now in the crisis and for the long haul.
Let's break this down. On the one hand, you've got your emergency services. These are the folks you call at 2 in the morning when that pipe lets go. Their job is all about reacting, stopping the bleed. Then you've got routine maintenance. Their job is totally proactive. They're the ones checking your water heater and sewer lines to make sure that 2 a.m. emergency call never ever has to happen in the first place.
Okay, the leak is stopped. The immediate crisis is handled. Now the real work begins. We're talking about the road to restoration. So let's look at the professional, step-by-step playbook for turning a waterlogged disaster zone back into a safe, dry home.
Now, this is the pro playbook, and believe me, the order here is everything. It's not just about getting some towels. It starts with assessment. They use these special moisture meters to find every single hidden pocket of water. Then containment. They seal off the area so dust and mold spores can't spread. Next, extraction gets rid of the obvious standing water. But honestly, the most important part is next, drying. And we're not talking about a couple of fans here. This is industrial-grade equipment that literally pulls moisture out of the bones of your house. Only when it's bone dry can they finally move on to cleaning and the final restoration, which is where they actually rebuild and repair everything. Now, during that cleaning stage, you're probably going to hear this term, mold remediation. And I want to be clear, this is so much more than just wiping down some spots on the wall. It's a highly specialized process to safely contain, remove, and sanitize any areas with mold so it doesn't come back. This step is absolutely non-negotiable because mold won't just tank your home's value, it can seriously affect your family's air quality and health. So, knowing the process, that's half the battle. The other half is finding the right people to actually do the work. I mean, in a moment of total crisis, how do you quickly pick a company you can trust to get this complicated job done right? Here's your cheat sheet. This is exactly what you need to ask. First up, are they licensed and insured? This is your most important safety net. Don't even talk to them if they're not. Do they give you a clear, written estimate and timeline? You want zero surprises later. Ask to see their restoration certifications. This proves they actually have the training for this. A warranty on the work is essential for your peace of mind. And finally, and this is a big one, ask if they have experience with insurance claims. A team that can help you with that mountain of paperwork is worth its weight in gold. While you're waiting for the pros to show up, you are not helpless. In fact, there are a few really important things you can do to get ready, and it'll make the whole restoration process go a lot smoother and faster for everybody involved. Okay, here's your quick prep list. First, as soon as it's safe to do so, pull out your phone and take photos and videos of everything. Your insurance company is going to demand that visual proof. Next, jot down a quick list of all the areas you know are affected, so nothing gets missed. And this is a big one, clear a path to the problem site and let them know about any potential safety hazards. Doing this means the team can hit the ground running the second they walk through the door. And really, this quote on the screen just says it all, doesn't it? The whole point of this isn't just to fix some drywall or replace a floor. It's to minimize the insane disruption to your life, protect your biggest investment, and just get back that feeling of normalcy and safety in your own home. And that really brings us full circle, doesn't it? Your home is finally dry, the restoration is all done.
But going through an emergency like this really shines a spotlight on the importance of maintenance. So the question I want to leave you with is this: what steps can you take now to make sure the next storm, whether it's from a busted pipe or the weather, doesn't turn into another disaster?